folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. You saw the title, Hal Ketchum's Past the Point of Rescue. I don't know the song. I'm looking forward to it because a number of you folks, after I did my prior Hal reaction to Hal song, one of them, I forget which one it was, you guys were like, Don, you've got to do this one. Past the Point of Rescue. Ouch. And this one was specifically requested by Ken Trosper, Rod Dow 612, and John Paul Bacon. And if there were others, you got your names in there after I'd recorded these, so written them down. But shout out to you as well. All right, let's see what Hal's got for us. I don't know this song. I didn't grow up on country, so if you're new, you'll understand. When I say it's a reaction, which probably 98% of what I do are true reactions, they're reactions. I really don't know the song. Is this 90s?
Last night I dreamed you were back again, larger than life again, holding me tight again, placing those same kisses on my brow.
Oh yeah.
Sweeter than ever now, Lord, I remember how couldn't get enough of kissing. Do you know how much you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. Days like a slow train trickle by, and even the words that I write refuse to fly. All I can hear is your song haunting me. Out of my head you see distractions I've been using. Do you know how much you're losing? No, you don't, but I do.
Yep.
But I do. And I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word from you at all the best that you can do?
You know, when we're growing up, we guys are growing up, we got to be tough. You know, you go to middle school, high school, and you don't know how the world works, but you got to be tough. And you think, oh, girls are the sensitive ones, but we guys are just as sensitive. I don't know, maybe even more so in some ways. Like, men got to be men, and I mean, but you don't realize that you're going to get your heart, it'll get blown apart. As a guy, you don't just walk away from a relationship or somebody, your woman walks away from you. It hurts so freaking bad. And as a young man, you don't know that that's possible until it happens. Girls know that when they're younger. I don't know how, but they do.
Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do.
She probably does. She walked away anyway for a reason.
I swore I'd never fall like this again.
Yeah.
Fools like me never win. Came to my knees again. Can't close the door on likelihood. Things might be just as good. I always believe they would. Gotta let your love invite me. Baby, do you think it might be? No, you don't, but I do. But I do. And I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word from you at all the best that you can do? Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. But I do. And I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word from you at all the best that you can do? I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. I know you don't, but I do.
It sounds like he's lived this too.
but I do.
Fascinating tempo. This is like his heartbreak is relentless and ongoing. Yeah, that's going to be a long fade. Yeah, it's like, I mean, the instrumentation suggests more of a happy, sort of up-tempo. Songs with this theme of heartbreak tend to be slower, so you can be drawn in and feel it. And this was a contrast, but he sang it really well. There was an inflection in there at one moment that told me that, like, he was thinking of a relationship he had that went this way so he could relate to it. I don't know if that happened or not, but if he didn't write this, and I'm assuming he didn't, I'm assuming somebody else wrote this. That could be a wrong assumption. But it's the type of song anybody could relate to and buy into it on their own. But the tempo of this song belied the fact that he was in such pain. But it was like, it suggested that it was relentless too. The instrumentation said, it's still going. She doesn't know, but I do, and my life is still going on. I'm not just sitting on a porch like this. My life is going on, and I'm in abject pain. But I like the choice of words that's reflected in the title, of course. Past the point of rescue. I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Not past the point of no return, which is kind of a similar idea, but I can't be rescued. That brings another person into it. Maybe I can't experience love again because you left, wrecked me to such an extent I may not be able to mix metaphors here, get back on the horse and ride again. I may not be able to engage in another relationship. So I like the way he said that. Was just interesting given the nature of this song. Was this 90s or 2000s? That was sort of when, like, the repetitive drum track came in. These sounded live drums. This didn't sound like it was canned, but nonetheless, it was repetitive, but it worked. And sometimes when something works, other artists or producers will borrow from it, and Nashville certainly borrowed from the repeat drum loop. But the reason they borrowed from it is because in certain songs, it works really well, and in this one, it did. So, and I don't consider this pop country. I mean, because there was an authenticity to it. I think some of you guys said that this his a number one hit, or this was his best known song, or something to that effect. But I could see why, because it's a song of heartache. But you might not turn it off in the car. Some songs that are, depending on what kind of music you like, I like songs that reach into the soul and pull it out. And this kind of did two things. It kind of kept me engaged with the energy of it, but the theme of it I could relate to because I know what that feels like. And the thing is, with the questions he posed, like, I wonder if, like, you know what this feels like, but I do, or you don't know what this feels like, but I do. But I'm guessing she does know, but she decided to walk away anyway. She knew it was going to devastate him. Just as a human being, you know what's going to hurt another person. But whatever went wrong in the relationship went wrong. Maybe they just weren't a good match. Maybe he wasn't attentive. Maybe she had higher expectations. Whatever it was, it doesn't even mean there's fault. But she walked. She knew it was going to hurt him. She did it anyway for her own reasons. And maybe they were good ones. Maybe they were not. Whatever. I have no judgment on that because I don't know. Ken Trosper, Rod Dow, and John Paul Bacon. I'm going to rate this one. The number that popped into my head was a 9.0. That was a very interesting song. I mean, for the reasons I laid out, so I'll leave it be. I'll leave the commentary go from there. So there you go, guys. Hal Ketchum, past the point of rescue. He might be, but I doubt it. He might get back. He might get back in the game. You never know. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.